Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge makes a significant request of Eric, and Hope drops the hammer on Deacon today. On the bold and the beautiful, Donna and Katie watch Eric's condition deteriorate. Ridge makes a request of his pater, and Deacon confronts Hope about Thomas. At Il Giardino, Hope greets Deacon, who thanks her for coming. She wants to know what this is each about. Cleric tells her he missed her on Thanksgiving. Hope is sure he understands why she kept her distance. She doesn't want to be around Sheila, which means she doesn't get to be around her pater. In the design office, Jade, Brooke, and Ridge bandy how awful the Forrester Thanksgiving was, though Brooke notes it was hard to enjoy it. Ridge recaps that his pater is slipping down and they have to pretend everything is fine. RG complains that Granddad is dying and they have to pretend it's no big deal. Ridge and Brooke remind him that he was there for his forefather. It means a lot to him. In the main office, Katie and Donna fawn over Eric, who's sitting behind his office. They love seeing him like this, just as they love seeing him at the head of the table at Thanksgiving. Eric muses that he's thankful that he gets to get up every morning and produce beauty for the world to see. What could be better than that? Eric declares he wants to do a PR crusade for the new collection that's the biggest thing the fashion assiduity has ever seen. Donna has to help him up from his office, and he coughs and snoots as he talks. He tells the concerned sisters that the world thinks he's at the top of his game. He doesn't want that to change. At Il Giardino, Deacon doesn't want to dwell on Sheila. He called Hope there because he heard she's still seeing Thomas. Is it true? Hope asks why he cares. Deacon says he's a defensive father and he doesn't suppose the Joe's right for him. Hope asks, "Are you being serious right now?" She's really getting courting advice from the man dating Sheila. Cleric is concerned about Hope dating Thomas. She can't have forgotten all the crazy effects he's done. Hope tailbacks, "You want to talk about crazy? Thomas is a saint compared to Sheila Carter." She informs her father that Thomas has changed and is loving and minding toward her, and he doesn't have disaccorded passions like Liam. Cleric doesn't want to fight with her. Hope doesn't want to fight with him either, but she's disappointed in him for indeed entertaining the idea of seeing Sheila Carter and risking everything he fought to make. "I am hurt because you were choosing her over me." In the main office, Donna and Katie try to move Eric to visit the Croaker, but he wants to spend his final days creating. Donna won't push. The last thing he needs is her troubling. Eric doesn't want dying to consume his life. It gives him peace, especially if this is his last collection. Donna doesn't want to suppose about the end, but Eric vows he'll approach it as he has everything differently in his life. The designs are pouring out of him. "If this is my last collection, this is what I've to do." In the design office, Brooke tells RG she and Ridge are upset about Eric, but they are upset about him too. RG asks them not to be. He'll work day and night to help his granddad with the collection. Ridge worries about his son seeing Eric grow weaker every day. RG argues that he needs to do this. He needs to know he did everything he could before his forefather passes on. They agree he'll know that he lost the fashion challenge. Ridge declares that the seat that he's in, he earned a long time ago. RG muses that he's just trying to keep up with Eric. Katie comes by and tells Ridge that his pater is so proud. Letting him win the fashion challenge was the stylish thing he could have done for him. Ridge feels there must be commodity they can do to keep him around. He can't imagine that place without him. "I don't know how to do this." Ridge B&B at Il Giardino. Deacon denies he's chosen Sheila over Hope. He could no way do that. Hope points out that he's made her more a part of his life than she is. Cleric hollers that there's a dissociate then. She's asking him to accept that Thomas has changed, so why can't she accept his suspicion that Sheila has changed too? Hope argues their circumstances aren't analogous. Sheila is actually dangerous. Deacon complains he hasn't seen the grandkids in periods. Hope informs him that as long as he's involved with Sheila Carter, there are consequences to your conduct. She chokes up and explains she doesn't know if she can trust him. "As long as Sheila Carter is a part of your life, you don't get to have access to mine." Hope Deacon B&B Hope doesn't know how Sheila managed to manipulate Cleric of all people, but he needs to wake up because she won't allow her or anyone close to her around her or her children. People who are missing the empathy part of her brain cannot change. Deacon argues, but Thomas can. I changed. Hope insists Sheila is in a league of her own. She points out what he's done with the eatery and how near he's come to the grandkids. You should understand why this decision is so hurtful. It just feels like you were choosing you, yet again. I don't want to lose you. I know we wanted to lose you, Dad, but now, formerly again, you are not indeed considering family or the impact that it might have on your son or grandkids. So I don't want this to be, but it'll be if you don't cut Sheila Carter out of your life for good. In the design office, Brooke and Katie bandy the situation with Eric, who doesn't have a lot of time. Katie says he was coughing up blood before. Brooke feels he should be in the sanitarium. Katie says it's his choice to make. She knows what it's like to face your own mortality. Eric is doing what he loves. It's inspiring and heart-breaking. Brooke wishes she could get through to him. We need to be suitable to tell them the verity that we know. That way they can love and support him the way he needs until the end. Brooke B&B in the main office. Ridge admires Eric's design, telling him it's stirring. Eric credits RJ for giving him a lot of help. Ridge finds the whole collection amazing, and he knows his pater wants to do it alone, but he'd like to help as well to repay him for everything he's done as a father and a tutor. I want to work with you one last time. What do you say? Eric Forrester's final days. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that Eric Forrester is not going to let all of his family's drama stop him from enjoying his last few days on Earth. While Ridge Forrester and his kids are losing their marbles over Eric's diagnosis, the patriarch would rather throw a party. Here's what the bold and the beautiful viewers can expect to see on the CBS soap this week. Keep reading for all new B&B spoilers and updates. B&B spoilers. Eric follows the doctor's orders. Eric Forrester heard the doctor loud and clear when he said the Forresters should enjoy what little time he does have left, rather than being in denial about his death sentence. The Forrester patriarch drops a bomb on his family and announces he is throwing a party to top all parties. According to B&B spoilers, Eric's gala will air on the soap the week of December 4th, and fans won't want to miss a moment of the excitement. Some old fan faves will return to Los Angeles. Fans can expect to see Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, and Thorne Forrester, Windsor Harmon. B&B spoilers. Eric's gala goes south. Of course, Eric Forrester wants to keep his illness a secret and doesn't want anyone to act differently towards him. But it sounds an awful lot like he is throwing himself a goodbye party. The bold and the beautiful rumors hint Eric Forrester won't make it through the big gala without having to be rushed to the hospital. Sadly, Eric's sad secret will be public knowledge very soon. The bold and the beautiful viewers are still holding out hope that there will be some sort of twist and Eric Forrester will make a miraculous recovery. If that is the case, TPTB at the soap have done an amazing job of keeping a lid on it. Do you think this is really the end of Eric Forrester?